Hey y'all, I apologize, man. I'm trying to get my setup right, and this camera just is not doing what it's supposed to do. So I'm trying to get my life together for this camera. So y'all just bear with me real quick while I figure this out. Nah, my bad, Chris. Trying to get this camera figured out. Hold on a second. My camera is messed up. I kept trying to get it fixed. That's why I kept. Let's see, hold on. Let's see something. All right. So, nah, you good. So, obviously, I'm going to start the video off with, again, if you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel so I can go ahead and put you in the drawing. My goal is 200, and obviously you see what the winnings could be. All right, so you could possibly get entered for a chance to win either one of these figures right here. I know one of my subscribers, viewers, he was interested in me doing a live, so I told him, yeah, I'll pull up to the live. All right. So with that being said, because I'm already in live, hey Chris, do me a favor, go ahead and like the video and share it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show y'all some of the stuff I recently got. Yeah, I got some, Chris. I'm gonna show you what I just recently picked up. Speaking of Power Ranger, Chris, I picked this up today from Ross. I got the Turbo Invisible Phantom Ranger. It was only $7, so I had to go ahead and pick it up. Appreciate it, Chris. I had to go ahead and pick it up. But also, I got these the other day. As you can see, I have the new Dark Avengers Dakin Wolverine, and I have the Giant Size X-Men Banshee. Right, so these come with little comics. All right, so you can see. I don't know why it's lagging, Chris. Let's see. But yeah, so I picked up these two, and this one comes with the Dark Avengers comic book. I don't know if you can really see, it's kind of small, but yeah, I got these two. I really don't think I show off. Let me see if I show. I don't think I showed off the new Funko Pop that I picked up too. So I picked up this new Spiderman Funko Pop. Gamerverse Miles Morales. Obviously, you can see the price right here, and this is pretty old. You can see the date on here. You see that 07/30/24. So this is old. This has been on sale for a minute. I got it for $11.88. It was just sitting on the shelf behind a bunch of stuff, so I went ahead and picked that up. So I add that to the Spider-Man shelf. Let me see what else I got. I picked up that. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna show you this real quick. Hold on. So I also picked up the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2-pack, Casey Jones and April O'Neil for $22.50. Obviously, you see, this is from the movie from the 90s, right? So I thought it was pretty cool. It was on sale. I went on ahead and picked that up too. It's from Walmart. Obviously, you can see the sticker right there. It was on clearance. So I was able to go ahead and pick that up too. I had to, just because, hey, look, anytime I can get a deal like that, I'm all for it, man. Like, these are deals, right? These normally cost like, I think this is like $90 maybe, or it was 45, but I think, I think at some point Originally, it was like $90 or something like that. So I was able to pick that up. So now you can see it a little bit better. All right, so I did get that. I'm super excited about it. Comes with a bunch of cool little accessories, right? Casey Jones drawing of I don't know who that is. Maybe Leonardo on this photo right here. Yeah, Leo. He drew Leo, man. And then he got a picture of Ralph right there. That's pretty cool. If you watch the movie, you know. All right, so yeah, I picked those up yesterday. And you say you want to see some Power Rangers? Hold on a second, Chris. So I'm gonna show them to you, right? And I also have this little thing I bought, man, to go with the setup. I have the Blue Ranger, and I have more than just the regular Power Rangers, but I think I have the Zeo, Turbo, In Space, Ninjetti. I think those are really the only ones I collected. But you see, I have the red Power Ranger. Obviously, I have the white Power Ranger. I have the black Power Ranger. I have the pink Power Ranger. I have, of course, the yellow Power Ranger. And then, with his dagger kind of floating around, I have the green Power Ranger. And these are all the original Power Rangers from the original Mighty Morphin series, right? So you can see, well, it won't stay up if I put on something, but if I just put it there, you can see it. But yeah, so I have Zach, obviously Billy, Tommy, Trini, Kimberly, and my boy Jason back here in the back. And of course, Tommy again. That's the White Ranger. So yeah, I had to grab all these, man. I work, man. I work, Chris. I work. You know, I kind of work and save my money a little bit, you know, and then I'm able to, you know, buy these. But so I work, obviously, but I also have been collecting for a while. So it's not like I just bought all these in you know, one day or 1 month or whatever. So I've been accumulating these over time or whatever. You can see some of these things are dusty. These are old, or whatever. And I planned on taking these out of the box, but I'm not even sure if I'm gonna do it now. But yeah, so that's my Power Rangers collection. Is there anything else you want to see, Chris? See, I will show you. That's because Walmart doesn't really have a lot of good figures anymore. I would say you probably want to go to local toy stores now or buy them from offline because, um, yeah, I have a bunch of Spider-Man. If you give me a second, I can grab a couple to show you. I'm gonna put these right here real quick. All right, Chris. So I grabbed a couple figures for you from the top shelf. All right, so I'm gonna place these down right here. All right, so first up, you see this one? Spider-Man, Captain Universe. All right, then we have Mary Jane, Spinneret. So I have Mary Jane, Spinneret. I don't know if she's gonna stand up. A lot of these figures are laying down just because I haven't posed them. And I just haven't had time to. All right, then I have obviously Spider-Man in the symbiote suit. All right. Then we have Fantastic Four, Bagman Spider-Man with the kick me sign sticking out the back of him. All right. So I do have Bagman, Spider-Man UK. Right. Spider-Man 2099. Cyborg Spider-Man. Ben Riley Spider-Man. Spider-Man when he was mutating. And then, of course, Miles Morales with the cloth good jacket. This is dope. And just because I'm such a huge fan of the TV, the animated series, I grew up on that. I have the animated series, Peter Parker. I also have the animated series, Doc Ock, which is super dope. This is one of my favorite figures, man. This is super dope. And then I have. What you mean they scammed you? What happened? And then I have Mary Jane Watson, obviously, with her tiger. If you watch the show, you know. Green Goblin. You know, I don't know what's going on with his legs, but let's see if we can fix that. His legs are kind of used to being like that because he goes on a glider, but Green Goblin. And then we have Raven the Hunter. So yeah, that's a couple of my Spider-Man figures. I do have a lot more actually. But they're all on the shelf, so it'll take a lot for me to bring them over. It won't take a lot, but I have a lot more. And why you say they scammed you, Chris? What happened? How did they scam you? You said they wouldn't give you your figure? You said they wouldn't send my figure that I paid for 2 months and never came, so I had to get it from Best Buy. Did they give you your money back, at least? Did they give you your money back, Chris? Yeah, I don't really buy figures from Walmart anymore. I don't buy figures from Walmart anymore, and it's pretty much just because, yeah, that's crazy. You should have reached out to like their customer service department, um, see if they could, if it was something that they could do for you. But yeah, I prefer to find my figures like out and about just because I can get them. Like I can see them, I can look at them, I can examine them, make sure they're legit what I want, um, before I actually buy it. Yeah, Walmart has been going crazy with their price hikes, especially when you try to buy a figure online. If you ever look at the prices online versus what you could pay for them in store, I would not advise anybody to buy any of their figures online. If you could just go to the store and get it, just because it's so, they overcharge you. I don't know what's going on with Walmart. So I try not to buy my figures online if I don't have to, unless they have a sale. A lot of the figures that I buy from Walmart come from their sales, like when they have figures, $13, $14 or something, that some that are normally um 20 or 30, $40 or whatever like that, when they cut them down on clearance or whatever. That's when I get my figures from Walmart. But I don't know what happened. It really just recently happened, maybe 2 or 3 years ago, where Walmart just started jacking up the prices. I don't know what happened with Walmart. I think it may be because they partner with a bunch of third party vendors, and somehow the vendors are able to, put their price on it. I don't know. I've not done enough research into it to figure it out. That's cool. I'm glad you do. That's cool. Um, but yeah, so a bunch of these, if you look back at this wall right here, this Marvel wall, I have a bunch of these figures. And what I want to do is eventually end up having all of these figures that's on that wall back there. I have a good, maybe about half, if not more than half of those figures. Do you like CT's toys? Um, I don't dislike CT toys. I just haven't. A lot of lines I have not gotten into just because, you know, I just haven't. It's not that I don't like them or anything. It's just I haven't had time to really get into them to check them out or whatever. Just because I'm very stuck in my ways. Because really, I started out by collecting Marvel Legends. That's what I started. I was real big into Marvel, and then I started expanding. Like, oh well, you know, like Hasbro has a Power Rangers line, right? So they're already doing Marvel Legends. Now they have a Power Ranger line. So let me go and start collecting the Power Ranger line, and then let me start collecting the DC what's it called, the DC Multiverse McFarlane line, right? And so I started collecting those, and only really have the main characters like the Justice League from the DC universe, like the main character. All right, Chris. Do I have Captain America? Yeah, I have a bunch of Captain America. Hold on a second. Let me grab them. All right. So, I go. Here's one. All right. Let's see. Let me make sure that they can stand up. Some of these things are a little bit. Oh, so I have two. Let's see. I have Shield Agent. You know. And of course, I'm sure you're. There you go. I know you want to see. Oh, that's fine. I believe you. I know you probably have some pretty cool figures. Let's see. Let's see what else I have. There you go. And then I have. Let's see. This is one of my favorite Captain America figures right here. So there you go. That's not all of them. I still have about maybe 4 or 5 that I didn't pull off the shelf, but there's 6 right there, so you can see what I have. Those are 6. All right. Oh, Cap, don't be knocking folks down, man. Put Cap back here next to Ryu, man. I don't know what's going on with my Cap knees right here. He got Kennedy Jet Smith knees, boy. I don't know what's going on. All right. All right, go ahead and put these back on the shelf. All right, Chris. Let me see. Did you say anything? Nah, I haven't figured that out yet, Chris. I need to play around with it a little bit more, just because I don't be on live like that. Obviously, I just started really doing lives, but I figure it out. So the next time I'll be able to bring people on live. I'll probably do that, like do a Q&A session or something like that. You know, I don't have a lot of my figures out. So like if you were to ask me about certain figures, you know, to show you certain figures. I probably wouldn't be able to show you too many just because I don't have a lot of them out, especially not on display. A lot of them still in boxes and whatnot. So at some point, you know, I want to be able to have like a room full of all my action figures. All right. No, that's fine. Um, Chris. But yeah, like I was saying, at some point I'll be able to like have all of them out, and I'll probably do like a video showing like of everything that I have, line by line, Funko Pops, Jada Toys, SH Figure Arts, Marvel Legends, the whole line, and just so everybody can see what I have, right? But yeah, but that's it for tonight. If you guys want to see any more of the things that I have that I didn't show on this live feed, just comment, leave me a comment on this video, or just hit one of my other videos up and comment on it and say, hey, I want to see a live on this, or can you do a live just like Chris did, and I'll pop up on the live so you guys can ask me questions and I can show you what I have and maybe